In the world of pets, there are many established perceptions, and cats, these mysterious and independent creatures, are no exception. Sometimes these perceptions turn into persistent myths, which, unfortunately, can negatively affect the health and well-being of our furry friends. Due to the lack of reliable information about cats, a lot of misconceptions have formed around them. For example, about their supposed unpretentiousness and indifference. But is it really so? Let's break down 11 dangerous myths about cats that can prevent your pet from living a long and happy life. Ready to know the truth? The first myth we'll address concerns the belief that cats are low maintenance and their needs are minimal. This is a common misconception, claiming as if cats are completely unpretentious. In fact, for a full and happy life of domestic cats, certain conditions must be created. Of course, access to clean water and quality food are the basics, but far from everything. Every cat needs a safe and cozy shelter where it can take refuge and feel protected from external stimuli. Imagine how important it is to have your own place where you can calmly rest and gain strength. Do not forget about the cleanliness of the litter box, because hygiene is the key to health. A scratching post is not just a whim, but a necessity, allowing the cat to satisfy its natural instincts and keep the furniture intact. Play is an essential aspect of a cat's life, stimulating its predatory instincts. Toys that mimic the movement of prey help the pet stay active and keep fit. Pay attention to the environment. Pungent odors can irritate a cat's sensitive sense of smell. And finally, don't forget about affection and care. A kind and attentive attitude of the owner creates an emotionally comfortable atmosphere, which is necessary for the happiness and health of your pet. Remember that full-fledged care for a cat is responsibility and attention to its needs. It is a common but mistaken belief that cats are invulnerable to falling. Many are convinced that due to their phenomenal flexibility and lightning-fast reflexes, these animals always land on their feet, avoiding injury. Indeed, cats have an amazing ability to adjust their body position in the air. However, this is not a panacea against injuries. Paradoxically, a fall from a low height can be more dangerous than from a high height. The cat simply does not have enough time to make a full turn and risks landing on its side or back, causing serious injuries. High-altitude falls, in turn, are fraught with other types of injuries. Veterinarians regularly face the consequences of such cases. Traumatized animals falling out of the windows of high-rise buildings. A sad confirmation of this. It is the owner's responsibility to take care of the pet's safety. There is another misconception. Pedigree cats are allegedly superior to pedigree cats in terms of intelligence. This statement has no scientific basis. A cat's mental abilities are determined not by belonging to a certain breed, but by individual features and acquired experience. Pedigree cats can be no less intelligent than their pedigree counterparts. The manifestations of intelligence in cats are multifaceted. It is the ability to adapt to changing conditions and learnability, and the ability to interact with humans. Pedigree cats, thanks to breeding, can have specific traits of character and behavior, but this does not make them smarter. For example, Siamese cats are famous for their sociability and ringing voice, munchkins, friendliness, and playfulness. However, even purebred animals can demonstrate well-developed cognitive functions and high learning ability. Judging a cat's intelligence solely on the basis of its origin is an erroneous approach. It is necessary to take into account the unique qualities of each cat and its life experience. Curiosity and desire to learn new things can be inherent in any cat, regardless of breed. And of course, attention and the creation of a stimulating environment contribute to the intellectual development of the cat. It is a common misconception that cats are born with a bad temper. This myth often arises from a misinterpretation of feline behavior. Like people, each cat is a vivid individual whose character is shaped by genetic factors, upbringing, and living conditions. Manifestations of aggression or undesirable behavior in these animals are most often associated with stress, feelings of fear, or unmet needs. Cats surrounded by care and attention, living in safety, usually demonstrate affection and friendliness. The key to a pet's good character is proper care and early socialization. Cats raised in an atmosphere of love and stability tend to be more confident and less likely to show aggression. Keep in mind that every cat is unique and their behavior may vary depending on the situation. To improve your furry friend's behavior, you should give him enough attention, offer a variety of games and activities, and create a safe and comfortable environment. Regular checkups with a veterinarian will allow you to identify and timely treat possible diseases that can also affect the behavior of the animal. Understanding the needs and behavioral characteristics of the cat is the key to a harmonious relationship with the pet and a guarantee of its happy and comfortable life. It is a common misconception that cats are not trainable. This statement is easily disproved by numerous success stories of training these graceful animals. With the help of positive reinforcement techniques, cats are able to master a variety of commands and even intricate tricks. The secret to fruitful training lies in patience, persistence, and of course, tasty encouragement. Like dogs, cats can learn basic commands such as sit, come, oh to me, as well as more complex elements. Training should start with simple actions, gradually increasing the level of difficulty. Rewards for correct command execution help the animal to understand the task at hand and encourage further learning. Training not only corrects behavior, but also strengthens the bond between pet and owner. Regular training increases the cat's self-confidence and has a beneficial effect on its emotional state. Trained cats tend to be more sociable and adapt more easily to new environments. It is important to keep in mind that each cat has an individual character, and some cats may need more time and patience to learn commands than others. Owners should be understanding and use techniques based on positive reinforcement. With the right approach, cats can learn many useful commands and tricks, making their lives more fulfilling and interesting. Let's bust the sixth myth. Cats are not omniscient when it comes to nutrition. The common belief that cats have an innate knowledge of what is edible and inedible is a serious misconception, fraught with unpleasant consequences. Our furry friends can carelessly swallow something harmful and sometimes even deadly. Many indoor plants, common products, and household chemicals pose a toxic threat to cats. For example, such seemingly harmless things as chocolate, onions, garlic, grapes, and raisins can provoke serious health problems in animals. Curiosity is a natural trait of cats, encouraging them to try everything in sight. This tendency is especially pronounced in kittens and young animals actively exploring the world. Therefore, owners should be extremely careful and create a safe environment in the house. The health of the cat directly depends on proper nutrition. A balanced diet that meets all the nutrient needs of the body is the key to a cat's well-being. A veterinarian will help to choose the optimal food and avoid potential problems related to nutrition. Every responsible cat owner must know which products and substances are dangerous for their pet and eliminate their presence in the house. Regular cleaning and inspection of the home are effective measures to prevent accidental poisoning. Caring for safety and proper nutrition are integral parts of cat care to ensure your cat's health and longevity. It is a common misconception that it is better for a cat to travel with its owners to avoid loneliness. Many owners believe that in this way they show care for their pets. However, veterinarians and animal behaviorists say that for most representatives of the feline family, traveling is a serious ordeal. Unusual environment, foreign noises, constant movement, and a lot of new odors. All this can cause anxiety, restlessness, and even fear in an animal. The vast majority of cats prefer to stay in a familiar and safe home where they feel confident and comfortable. Cats are known to be very attached to their territory, familiar smells, and favorite places. An abrupt move to a new, unfamiliar environment can cause stress and even lead to behavioral problems. Instead of subjecting your pet to such an ordeal, it is better to take care of creating comfortable conditions for him at home during the absence of the owners. You can ask relatives, friends, or neighbors to look after the cat. There are also other ways to reduce the animal's stress when separated from its owner. For example, you can leave owner-scented clothing in the house, place interactive toys, and provide access to favorite resting places to help the cat feel calmer and more relaxed. In addition, you can use the services of a professional pet sitter or arrange with a friend who will visit the cat regularly, feed it, and give it attention. It is important to remember that every cat is an individual, and some animals do tolerate traveling more easily than others. However, in most cases, it is better for the cat to stay at home in a familiar and safe environment. Caring owners should always consider their pet's needs and preferences to minimize stress and ensure their psychological and physical well-being. It is a common misconception that only cats with access to the outdoors need vaccinations. This is a misconception. Even indoor pets that do not leave the confines of the apartment are at risk of contracting various infections. Pathogens can enter the home on the owner's clothes and shoes, with other animals or objects brought from the street. Regular vaccination serves as a reliable protection against dangerous diseases, strengthening the immunity of the animal. Even a cat that stays in an apartment all the time can come into contact with infections, e.g. through contact with other pets or through the aforementioned routes of entry of viruses and bacteria. Vaccinations protect animals against serious diseases such as panleukopenia, rhinotracheatis, calcaviruses, and rabies. These diseases are fatal to cats and are easily transmitted from one animal to another. Systematic visits to the veterinarian and adherence to the vaccination schedule are an integral part of responsible pet care. Vaccination not only protects the health of each individual cat, but also prevents the spread of infections to other animals, both domestic and stray. A veterinary specialist can help you determine the appropriate vaccines and create an individualized vaccination schedule. Caring for the cat's health is a complex approach, including a balanced diet, proper care, and, of course, regular vaccination. This is a prerequisite for a cat's longevity and well-being, regardless of its lifestyle. Whether it is a homebody or a lover of the outdoors, vaccination is the most important preventive measure to protect your pet from many serious and sometimes fatal diseases. Debunking the myth about the benefits of bones for cats. It is a common but extremely dangerous misconception that bones are beneficial to cat health. On the contrary, this practice can lead to dire consequences for pets. Tiny, sharp bone fragments can cause blockages in the throat or esophagus, provoking choking and traumatizing the pet's internal organs. Sharp edges of bone fragments can injure the gastrointestinal tract, inevitably requiring emergency veterinary care. Raw bones are a potential source of dangerous bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli, which cause infectious diseases accompanied by vomiting and diarrhea. Parasites, which can live on the surface of bones and pose a threat to your pet's health, should not be forgotten. In addition, bones cannot serve as a source of complete and balanced nutrition necessary for cats. Yes, they contain calcium and phosphorus, but they are devoid of vital proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Considering bones as the foundation of the diet is a big mistake, with the potential for serious damage to your pet's health. The process of chewing bones can lead to tooth damage, up to and including fractures and other dental problems requiring expensive treatment. Special safe toys and treats have been developed to meet cats' natural need to chew and maintain dental health. Taking care of your cat's health means providing a nutritious, balanced diet with quality food. This is the key to your cat's well-being. It is a common misconception that cats can only eat dry food. Some owners choose this type of food, considering it complete and useful for the pet's teeth. However, such a limited diet is fraught with various problems with the health of the animal. Undoubtedly, dry food has a number of advantages: convenience of storage, help in cleaning teeth from plaque, long shelf life. But cats, being natural predators, need a diet rich in animal protein and moisture, which is difficult to achieve by offering them only dry pellets. The main disadvantage of dry food is the low moisture content. Cats are naturally low drinkers, as their wild ancestors obtained the necessary fluid from prey. The deficit of water in the diet can provoke chronic dehydration and diseases of the urinary system. For example, urolithiasis. In addition, dry food often contains high amounts of carbohydrates, which are not a natural component of a cat's diet. This can lead to overweight and diabetes. The ideal diet for a cat should include wet food that is rich in moisture and close to the natural diet of these animals. It is important to monitor nutrient balance and feed quality, avoiding foods with excess fillers and preservatives. It is a common misconception that cats have the ability to see in pitch darkness. This is one of the most persistent myths about pets. In fact, cats, like any other living creature, cannot see in the absolute absence of light. However, their vision is much better adapted to semi-darkness than human vision. The secret of cats' excellent night vision lies in the special structure of their eyes. The feline eye captures much more light than the human eye. In addition, the cat's eye has a unique structure. tapetum. This peculiar reflector doubles the amount of light reaching the photoreceptors of the retina. Thanks to the tapetum, cats can navigate perfectly in conditions that seem impenetrably dark to humans. Nevertheless, cats need at least a weak light source to see. In addition to their increased light sensitivity, cats have a wider field of vision and an excellent ability to recognize movement in the dark. Their eyes are perfectly adapted to hunting at dusk, giving these nocturnal predators an evolutionary advantage. However, the myth of cats' omniscience in the dark can lead to neglect of their needs. Cats need at least a minimum level of light to comfortably orient themselves in space. In complete darkness, they, just like humans, face difficulties. Therefore, it is important to create a comfortable environment for pets, especially if they are left alone in a dark room. Some